Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we will be looking at the potential for a major snowstorm for the early parts of next week. This storm could be very major, causing lots of travel disruptions from Sunday evening to Tuesday. We will be looking at three different models, like the European model, Canadian model, and the American model, also known as the GFS. We will start by looking at the American model starting at about 7 a.m. Sunday, snow has just entered the southwestern part of the state, with the low pressure system being in the Ohio Valley still. In the next frame of the GFS, by about 10 a.m., light to moderate snowfall has moved into the southern part of the state. With the latest runs of the model, the heaviest snow has been trending further south, and dry air has become more prominent. The snow shield is no longer as large or as heavy as it was in previous model runs. The next frame is set at about 1 a.m. Monday, and between the time of the last frame and this frame, snow has become lighter and eventually becomes sporadic, with small pockets of snow across the state as the low transitions from the Ohio Valley to the coast of North Carolina. Note, the model here is not a forecast but a prediction of what may happen, and it gives us an overview of what the storm could bring if the low pressure follows this forecast model. Now this next frame is at 1 p.m. and the low has moved up the coast and is starting to strengthen again as a nor'easter. Heavier precipitation forming where the snow is and leaving spotty areas of snow all around the state, with a solid area of snow in the southeastern part of the state and in parts of New Jersey, where the main storm is present. At about 1 a.m. Wednesday, the storm has weakened considerably and almost all the snow has left the state. This model shows the middle range for the snowstorm that could happen next week and is the model with the furthest southern trend. Now I want to look at the European model, and this model is showing the weakest storm. We are at about 7 a.m. on Sunday, and light snow has moved into the region with a much weaker low pressure system moving through the Ohio Valley with a smaller precipitation shield. At about 1 a.m. Monday, the low transitions from the Ohio Valley to the east coast, but a bit further north than the GFS model had it in North Carolina. Over this period, there should be on and off snow showers with very light precipitation almost everywhere in the state. By about 1 p.m. Tuesday, the storm will have moved away, will not have brought much snow to anywhere except for the Maryland and Virginia region. Over this period, snow will only remain in eastern PA, with the storm quickly pushing its way up the coast and not strengthening very much. Now I want to look at the Canadian model. It is showing the heaviest snowfall with a storm track much further north. The first frame is set at about 7 a.m. Sunday, with light to moderate snow entering the state and going from southwest to northeast. The next frame is set at about 1 a.m. Monday, as the low transitions from the valley to the coast. But in this model, the low is expected to be stronger and even closer to the coast. After the transition happens, the precipitation will gradually get heavier, especially as the storm moves up the coast. At about 1 p.m., precipitation is expected to become heavier, especially in the eastern part of the state. Now, the track of this storm and its strength is the most important thing to look out for, because that will determine who receives the most snow. By 1 p.m. Tuesday, the storm will have left with a few lingering snow showers, but the heaviest precipitation will be over. This model is the model with currently showing the heaviest snow totals across the board, but this model is currently looking less and less likely with new model runs. The GFS is currently looking like it's going to be the most likely scenario to happen, but due to changes over time, this may be subject to change. Now I want to look at the different snowfall forecasts for different models. I'm going to begin with the GFS model, and it is currently showing a large area of 3 to 5 inches of snow in the dark blue to lavender color. Then further south and east in the state, there's an area of purple, 6 to 12 inches as possible, and then there's an area of maroon where a foot or more is possible. Next, I have the European model, and this model is showing much lower totals than any other model. This model shows a large area of 1 to 3 inches for much of the state except for the northeastern part, where less than an inch is possible. In the south and southwestern part of the state, that's where the highest totals for the state are expected, with totals running less than 6 inches. The heaviest snowfall with this model is expected in the states of Virginia and Delaware, where a large area of 6 to 12 inches is possible, with small pockets of a foot or more is possible. Finally, I want to take a look at the Canadian model, and it is currently showing the most optimistic totals of any other model. In this model, there's at least 3 inches of snow expected across the entire state, with a very large area in purple of 6 to 12 inches possible, a large area of maroon where 1 to 2 feet is possible, and even some oranges showing up on the map, which indicates areas of 2 feet or more possible if this scenario plays out. Now, I will not have my forecast out until tomorrow because I don't have enough confidence in any of the models yet to make a prediction, but either way, this storm is looking like somebody's going to see a major snowstorm, and if the Canadian model plays out, it could even be historic for some. So be sure to stay up to date with any of the forecast changes that come with this storm. Well, everybody, thanks for watching and staying till the end of this video. If you like the video, then be sure to press the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future for more weather events, then be sure to subscribe. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to stay safe. And thanks for watching. Bye.